All right, we're back. How's everybody doing out there? Okay, good. Good. All right. I'll give you all a minute to gather around and get in here and all that, but oh, and I was just practicing the jumping right now. That's already getting to another level, like I said, and pretty much with ease, I'm handling it better. You know what I mean? Handle it better, like I said. I just keep on working on every different aspect of this. That's what people don't get. This is my full-fledged career. I'm the real deal. And like I said, I knew where I was going, period. And that's the thing, like, the way that people think, none of it exists. You know what I mean? That's the thing. These folks used to seeing, these internet icons, you know what I mean? Do what they do. All I do is succeed, man. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. If I tell you I'm going to create and build something, I'm going to create and build it. If I tell you I'm going to win, I'm going to win. Trust me, my word is law, my word is bond. I give my word, I mean it. My word means something. You understand? All I got in this world is my word. And I don't break them for nobody. Facts. You understand? You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So what that make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide it. See, me, I never had that problem. I always tell the truth, even when I lie. See what I'm saying? Facts. Everybody make way. There's a bad guy coming through. You understand? See, that's the thing people don't get, man. This is my villain era, baby. I'm in my bad guy energy, man. You understand? I like being the bad guy. You know what I mean? Because, we dealing with what? What are we dealing with? We ain't dealing with we know what we dealing with. All this evil, all this wickedness, right? Yeah. That's the only situation that I get looked at like the bad guy. Because I'm righteous and truly righteous, and I'm standing up for what's right, and I'm standing on business. And that's what they don't want. That's what they don't want and what they ain't used to. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, man, we not the same, man. 100%. I spend my time under bridges like this. I spend my time working hard. I spend my time being the calisthenics top competitor and the champion of the entire world on camera. There ain't nothing nobody can tell me. Like I said, come compete. Folks don't want to compete. Y'all's leagues ain't the truth. You understand? I build my own leagues. What are you talking about? Bar for bar fitness all day. CEO, you know who talking. We got our own leagues. All y'all got to do is come participate. What you mean? You're going to pay that $100 fee each. That's what you're going to do. Y'all going to all pay $100 each to compete. You want to compete with me? You pay $100. You notice folks ain't talking about competing with me no more, right? Because they can't afford it. They can't afford it. See, folks can't afford me. I'm already privatized. See, God made me exclusive. There's no access to the public. Public don't got access to me. Folks don't get to talk to me. You don't get to speak to me. You don't get to say a word to me, ever, because you ain't anywhere near my level. And nobody ever has been. Nobody. Been running circles around everybody forever, man. I'm totally privatized. So like I said, when y'all talk about so-called women, I could care less. Don't care. I don't know what you're talking about, man. You know what I mean? What folks need to do is focus on self-value and self-worth, and then you can get your value up, right? And then I still won't care. And then you can try to play catch-up and do what these folks have to do. You know what I mean? Worry about what I'm doing and my success. Because I could care less. I don't even pay attention. I pay attention to what I'm doing, man. I'm sensitive and emotional, I guess, naturally, but I'm also cold as an igloo. You understand? Like Sub-Zero for real, bro. I'm a lot like Sub-Zero. That's why we used to talk about that. That element didn't leave either. And we're going to keep incorporating that. It's all part of it. You understand? Got some more martial arts footage today. I think about 2 sessions of it full. 2 sessions full of it. I mean, it's all good money, man. It's good money, man. That's how I get my dough. I love what I do, man. I just love doing this because I'm getting paid something. Even if I make $1 a day or a couple of bucks, I'm happy with that because I'm training and working out and doing what I love to do for a living. That's why folks is telling you out here, they tell you straight up, I see him every day get up and he train and work out. Every day he doing something, right? Because it's lonely at the top, man. People don't understand success is a hard, long journey, and it's very lonely at the top. And this is the top. I'm at the top. I was never anywhere but the top. And like I said, I talk how I need to talk. What you mean? See, that's the thing. I ain't worried about none of that, man. You understand? Everything, the way that I'm doing things is how you need to be. You want to be successful, you won't have to get like me. And if not, what you gonna do? That's why these folks, they want to talk to me. All these folks, they want to come back. They want to talk to me. It's in all the readings. Like, this ain't a revolving door. Come back for what? Like, what? Talk about what? Oh, because I'm successful? I was successful this entire time. Success is just assets, equity, and wealth. I've been had that. Ain't nothing changed. I'm the same dude that was working hard as hell up there in Green Bay, running circles around everyone up there financially. What you mean? I made the most money in Green Bay. Ask about me. Same in Austin. In Austin, I made more money than everybody on the block. And that was even after I'd already done it before. Then it was after they tried to do all this stuff they're doing where they're saying a bunch of things that ain't true. Right? The whole internet tried to do that all of 6th Street and all of Austin. You understand? And you can't do that. So what do you mean? Yeah, I got everything documented, man. Like I said, I'm guaranteed to win my federal lawsuits. I'm guaranteed to win all my lawsuits. Some of them are probably going to be taken to Supreme Court. Federal lawsuits to Supreme Court. And I'm guaranteed to win. I ain't worried about nothing. You know what I mean? I'm in God's hands, man. God got me. I'm walking with God. You know, I'm out here by myself, dolo. I'm proud of it. I do everything by myself. That's why these folks don't know what to do. You know what I mean? And you can see what it is with the so-called enemy. There ain't no enemy. There's a bunch of folks that operate out of weakness and fear. And they in a panic now. They panicking because they're like, man, he's unstoppable. He's a lone wolf. He operates by himself. I don't answer to nobody. I keep trying to explain to folks, nobody controls me. I don't have time. You think I got time to worry about what every person say and what they do? See, that's just part of being grown. Like, what? Like I said, like, don't make no sense, man. It don't make no sense how folks keep getting online acting. What is there to act about? I'm out here every day dolo by myself. You understand? See, reality is so much different than the internet. You got folks want to get online and play around and pretend. That's fine. Anywhere I go, I don't play games. I don't play around at all. I'm a straight gangster. Real gangsters in the building. You already know about this. And I move around for real is who I am. You know what I mean? And we're going to do this in New York. You know, I'm coming to all these blocks, bro. And all these blocks is mine. You know what I mean? Just like you heard him saying the depiction. These are mine. You understand? I'm taking everything. All of it. It's all mine. You understand? You heard of Manifest Destiny? That's when you take what you can when you can't. Right? And they took it from them. And I'm going to take it all from you, Jack. And not just because I can. Because this is my destiny. Los Angeles is my destiny. You understand? See, you don't seem to get it. These are real Texas gangsters out here. That's what I am. That's what you talking to. You understand? We don't have any limits. There's no way to stop us. We're unstoppable. And we're as tough as it gets. And I'm by myself. You understand? I did this all by my little lonesome. What you talking about, man? Boy, I was the boss in the jails. The boss in the jails here, boss in the jails in Atlanta, boss in the jails everywhere. Facts. Finax. What are they talking about? They want to talk about these rappers. Like, I ain't even never heard of them. They want to talk about Rollo. Rollo ain't from Atlanta. If Rollo from Atlanta, he hide inside because I was in every ghetto hood club in ATL, downtown, running with dudes from Brooklyn. Ask about me. Well, I was wearing cowboy boots in the ghetto clubs. I'm real as it get, partner. I don't know when people going to figure that out. But like I said, that's the thing. You got a lot of folks. I don't know why y'all make that a habit of how you speak, right? You just want to talk the talk. Man, they did that in Atlanta. And what? Nobody care about that, man. That's the thing. That talking, that's the whole problem. That's why folks can't succeed, because they too busy talking a rhetoric that doesn't exist. Who is y'all talking to? What is you talking about? You understand? Like I said, it's funny, man. Like I said, y'all got to get out your ego, man. Real talk, because an ego doesn't exist. An ego is a manifestation of mind, and that's what you got a lot of in these different groups. 100%. You got a lot of folks that just can't get a grip of reality. That's all. That's why when I deal with them and I listen to them talk, I'm like, yeah, that's a waste of my time. I don't even want to engage no more because I'd rather stay in a good mood. Why should I have you, have power over me to dictate what mood I'm in if I'm happy or in a good mood? I'm all right. You feel me? It becomes a sensitivity contest. That ain't got nothing to do with anything y'all kicking and talking about. Like I said, ain't none of these little homies street. I don't know what they talking about anywhere. Okay? Houston, Dallas, San Antonio. And like I said, we all know the results. Batman get results. We all know what it is because I ain't talking. I already got all the stripes. What do you mean? I got stripes in Dallas, Houston, everywhere. Right? Florida, Georgia, Cali. What do you mean? Like I said, I came up in the original intent in California, right there in Los Angeles. What do you mean? What? Like, y'all ain't making no sense. So like I said, I'm a lord. Better ask about me. Figure out what that means. I'm a lord, the real thing. So like I said, I don't know what folks is talking about. That's the whole point. Y'all want to talk about so-called women. I mean, this generation and the so-called women, they all of them operating out of fear so much that, it is what it is. It's self-explanatory, right? They don't want a man. They want a teddy bear. You understand? See, that's the point. I'm supposed to be a man. See, y'all don't dictate nothing in reality. My father did. My father raised me the right way. I'm a man and everything I'm supposed to be. So what all these so-called women doing? Because they ain't talking to me. That's kind of odd, right? Then you wonder why you see what they doing, right? They catching, charges right and left, court cases, DUI, DWI rate going up significantly. They saying even folks that's sober now, but I mean, that was a thing that was happening amongst so-called women for a while. It's been a trend right now. Because all of them ain't doing nothing but sitting inside drinking. Yep, drinking and plotting. Because they ain't got nothing better to do. So I want to say something to everybody, to the whole world, right? And especially anybody who doubted me or feels some way. Now you watching me rise. How you feel? Like Tupac said, can you see me now? Straight up. What do you mean? All these jails, can you see me now? Right? Travis County Jail, can you see me now? Right? All them corrupt COs, can you see me now? Just like Pac said, can y'all see me now? Come on, man. Corruption is everywhere, homie. Can y'all see me now? You see me rising. I didn't just rise. I didn't just fabricate and fake stuff, right? I had to earn these stripes. I had to earn my wings. I had to earn this crown. You understand? Come on, man. I didn't choose nothing, bro. You understand? You all chose it for me. Right? When you wanted to play these games, you did me a favor. So just remember, when folks play games with me, you're doing me a favor. That's why I don't sweat it. That's why I be right in front of y'all like, oh, no problem. Go ahead, play games. God got me. You go against me, you go against God. You understand? I've been watching it forever. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm walking karma. You understand? I am vengeance. That's what I am. See, you all don't seem to get it. You're just never going to understand, are you? You don't seem to get what you're looking at and what you're dealing with here. You're looking and dealing with something that's much darker than you ever could fathom. So to all you civilians and citizens, like I said, I don't know what you think this is, but this is not entertainment. I don't know who you think I am, but I'm a lot different than whatever you acting like. And that's some internet stuff. You feel me? So out here, I let folks know immediately. You feel me? Yeah. Like what? Come out here playing. You feel me? Like I said, people know what it is. You understand? People know what I'm about, know who I am. You feel me? Boy, everything speaks for itself with me. See, that's why I had to have stripes. That's why I had to put work in. That's why. Because that reputation got to carry. You feel me? Man, reputation, everything when you speaking publicly, I guess, really don't matter because none of these folks have a reputation. None of them. I'm the only one with a good reputation on the entire internet. Facts. Tell me when I'm lying. That's why it's funny to me. So, like I said, folks talk on the internet. That's cute. I can't wait till I get this money. I can't wait till I get this money and we in Austin and we in all these places. And that's the thing. Just because somebody says something, why would we waste our time? Now, if I'm working and I got a job to do, well, that's different. See, I do things in the playing field and arena where it counts and where it matters only. I don't do extracurricular activities. If I'm out and I'm going out to a bar and people start talking and saying something, why would I care? See what I'm saying? That's what they want. It's a crab in a bucket mentality. Everybody in this society now want to find an excuse to drag someone else down because they already down, they already defeated. Tell me when I'm lying. I don't take bait. I don't play them type of games. I'm a grown man. You feel me? Like I said, brother, I'm in an arena where I've changed the game. I'm the real thing. I do the real thing. This is a $10,000 plus bulletproof vest. You understand? I wear this, almost every day. The other suit, like I said, is pure steel armor, a high grade of it, very high level of it, about as high as it gets, right? Cost thousands of dollars for that. This I paid over 10K for 10 G's, 10 racks, right? And I don't lie about nothing. So it's crazy to me how folks be talking, but they don't know what they talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you got all the celebrities, Masons lying. Like, that's not entertainment. It's not even worth discussing. All that stuff is wrestling. It's fake as can be. So again, what are you talking about? I got 530 on my wrist right now. 530 on my wrist got you pissed. Billions in equity, mansion in the state, over 2,000 in jewelry. 530 on my wrist got you pissed. Mineral rights, oil royalties, own my own car lot. Pay it forward $100 every single month. That's wealth. This new generation don't have any wealth. They don't have anything. Everything is rented and borrowed. They don't know how to own anything. You were never taught ownership. You're so far behind, you'll never catch up. So, that's what folks like that do. They get online and they want to talk and make up lies and overcompensate. Yeah, because a lot of them communities and groups and the culture got some serious issues and problems, and we all know what kinds, right? Right. Nah, none of them can think straight. That's why they keep saying crazy stuff. I heard a dude get online the other day and say, I made over $130,000 on this. Ha! Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Doing what? Just sitting there? Sitting there doing nothing? Yeah, sure. People gonna pay to see you just stand there. Okay. But we working hard as hell, and we still make like a couple of bucks a day. Man, people just want to supersede, man. People are fazed by my presence, and they all government agents. There's actual agents in society. They have it in Austin, too. That's why they run around playing games. That's cool, but once I get the money, then what? Right? Because, right now I still have to follow the rules and be a part of what's going on and, stay out of trouble, make smart decisions. Once I get the money, I don't have to put up with nothing. That's just the truth. You know what I mean? See, that's the thing. Folks convenient. Folks know who to do it with and who not to. Folks know when to play games and when not to. It's all a bunch of fake stuff and it's a waste of your time and mine. Ain't nobody real, like I said, nobody. You know what I mean? So what's up? Exactly, and I stand on it. So I'm going to be in all these hoods, all these ghettos. I'm going to work on these blocks in Chicago and everywhere, and we're going to change everything going on each block one at a time. Watch. That's how much power I got. I happen to be the mob. We'll talk in a minute, Pumpkin. Y'all are funny.